Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Double AMP here, where we almost know about sports, but we don't really know about them. But no, wait, just kidding. This is actually the new Double AMP here, where we do know about some stuff, but not all stuff. But this is going to be our top five games coming out in 2024, and we actually don't really know about the games coming out
We
because
don't.
yeah, because we don't really play that many video games, but we figured we'd post a video about the games that are coming out for all you game lovers that want to play these games. But yeah. Anyways, it's double AMP here, regardless. We were trying
Yeah.
to do an OG, you know, what we first started out as, where we almost don't know about anything,
Yeah.
which
It's
this one we actually don't know about anything. So here we
but
go.
I guarantee it's gonna be funny and entertaining because we have no idea what it's about. Maybe we can give her like predictions about the title and what it's gonna be about. But
Right.
yeah, we want to throw a little OG back in there before the New Year's. So we have no idea what we're talking about, but we're gonna talk about it like always.
We don't know what we're talking about. We're going to talk about it anyways. So here we go with our number five, which is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So
Woo! That's a
obviously,
good one.
yeah, it's actually a really good game. Final Fantasy has been around for so many years. There's so many different Final Fantasy games out there. Um, it's
Obviously,
obviously a
there's
fantasy
six.
game.
Obviously,
Yeah,
there's six before this one.
now it's even seven, so
Yeah.
there's gonna be seven. Actually,
Sounds like it's a good game to me.
I think there's already been seven, and this is a rebirth of the seventh one that came out. So
Even better. Must be a
yeah,
great game. Rebirth, Final Fantasy. What is it
exactly.
about? It's about fantasy football. About fantasy
Highly unlikely.
life.
There's a bunch of swords and everything in this game. So, anyways, Final Fantasy number seven.
Go check it out like we did.
Go check it out. That's
Great
our number
game.
five.
I'm
It's one of
buying
the,
it the day it comes out.
that's right. One of the biggest games coming out for next year. So, Final Fantasy, the big franchise. There's been so many games. So, we'll see what the rebirth is like with Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, Logan, you tell us in the comment what the game's about because you probably know more than us.
That's right. He used to play it back in the day. The OG Final Fantasy games.
So number four is Like a Dragon, Infinity Wealth. Sounds like there's a dragon involved.
Sounds like
That's
there's
pretty.
no.
That's pretty cool.
I've never played the game. I honestly have never heard the game. Um, but like a Dragon, Infinite War, it looks like a lot of people are into this one. So we'll see how good this sequel is to the original one. But it seems like a lot of people love the original Like a Dragon. So the second one that's coming out should be a very good one.
And I'll be the first one to buy it.
Highly unlikely.
I like dragons. I like A. I like dragons. I like infinity. And I like wealth. So what
There you
can you
go.
not buy? It's all right
Dun.
there. Done. Check mark. Hector, what's our number three? Because this game sounds appealing to me.
Prince of Persia,
Sheesh.
the Lost Crown. So I know there was another Prince of Persia that came out few years ago. So this is obviously another sequel. Should be really good. I'd never played the first one, but obviously this is almost an Mexican podcast where we almost know about games, but we don't really know about them, but we're going to talk about them anyway. So, Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. Don't know what it's about. Never played it, but I knew there was a original game, Prince of Persia, that came out before this one. So we'll see how this one pans out as well.
Well, it sounds like a prince lost his crown. What I'm getting out of the title. So,
Yeah, and it seems like he's gonna try to retrieve it. Maybe
I mean, I guess we have to buy the game and figure out if he gets his crown back.
we'll buy the game then.
Have to.
We'll play it together, figure it
Yeah.
out. Which leads us into number two.
Destiny 2, the final shape. Now, I heard
Yeah,
about Destiny before. Never played it.
I also never played it. Uh, a few years ago, someone told me to play it. I never did, but he said it was really good, and I should have played it. It's probably a great game.
Yeah, all these games are probably amazing.
Oh yeah, people are gonna watch this and be like, "Oh Jesus Christ, these guys don't know what the heck they're missing out on." But hey, we're not huge on video games that much, so or at least these types of games. So
Yeah, we're pretty basic gamers.
yeah, so Destiny 2, the final shape. Um,
I'd
it
buy
it
it.
it it, it it's a fantasy game. Um, yeah, hopefully you guys like that. Um, it seems like it's gonna be like the peak of Destiny 2 that I heard about. So hopefully the final shape, you know, gives as much love to the original one and keeps that story going with
The story
that,
that we know very good about, because that storyline for the first one was amazing.
yeah. So hopefully that continues with the Destiny 2 came out already, but this is like a, adaptation to Destiny 2. So hopefully this peaks the Destiny franchise and keeps it going pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of you guys will like it. So
Which
will I when
leads
I
us
play it.
to our number one, both of ours number one.
Which we
It,
do know about.
we do know a little bit about, yes, is Tekken 8.
Mm, I love Tekken.
A lot of people, this wouldn't even be on their list as a top five games coming out in 2024, but we both love the Tekken series. The combat, you know, just the fighting style. It's such a good game, and we've bought games in the past just to play together. Like the Tekken series is so good. We used to play this like back in the day, and if it was on like an arcade machine, we'd play Tekken. It was just such a good game to play.
Yeah, I remember a couple years ago, right before I had my friend's game, when I bought Tekken 6.
Yep.
And then my buddy came over early, and then we just started drinking and playing the game, and we loved the game. The storyline's really good, too. I didn't play 7, but Tekken 8 is a game that I'm actually going to buy, and I'm actually excited to play it.
And it comes out pretty in like a couple weeks, I
January.
think. So
Yeah,
pretty soon, yeah.
I'm actually excited to play that. That's one of the games I'm actually going to buy.
Remember the Tekken Tag tournament?
Oh, yeah.
Such a good game. We bought that too. So fun. Just the Tekken games. Like I said, a lot of people it wouldn't even be on their list, but you know,
We had to throw something in that we both like.
uh, Tekken 8. I mean, I can't wait.
Yeah, you're going to have to come over and play it, because I'm going to
That's
buy the
right.
game.
It looks so good. I'm ready to play it.
Yeah.
Wait, hopefully all the OG Tekken characters are in it, and my favorite's always Eddie.
Yep.
You know, so we'll see. That was our five, though.
It's good five. Good five for a lot of people. It's just we didn't know anything about it. That's where we're almost a Mexican podcast where we almost know things about games.
Or anything, but we don't. But we'll talk about it anyway. So,
That's right.
but yeah, we've been posting videos every month of December for you guys. But we figured we'd go back to the OG, almost a Mexican podcast, where we almost know about sports, but we're going to talk about them anyways, which only lasted for a little bit. But yeah,
Yeah,
these
we wanted to throw a funny video in for you guys too, because
that's right.
I mean, when Christmas came around, we know all about the scenes and everything, but throw it back from October 8th. Our first video was actually October 9th.
Yeah,
It's just fun to bring it back to something we didn't know, just so you guys know that. We still don't know anything, but we'll talk about it anyways.
right. So hopefully you guys find this one funny, just as a little gag video. But yeah, just because we're not huge gamers, so but we looked up see which um top five games were going to be that were coming out. So yeah, that's what we had there. I did have a call in though for the games here,
Oh, really?
but it's more set on next year's games, which you guys will really enjoy. We'll make a good video on this one next year. But our cousin chimed in with the Elder Scrolls 6. If they ever come out with it, please. The Elder Scrolls is such a good game. Skyrim has been around, obviously, for so long. It's been such a good game. People have been anticipating the newest addition to the Elder Scrolls series. So, if that comes out next year, which I doubt, it would be really nice because they haven't even talked about it yet. And obviously, GTA 6, which we've told you guys in the previous videos to check out the trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6.
We'll have
Which
a whole video on that.
we could do a whole video on that. It's going to be placed in Vice City. The trailer is amazing, so realistic. We have no idea what's in store for us. I think it's going to be it's going to be probably considered the greatest game of all time when it comes out. But that was also on the list for games to come out, which would obviously be next year for 2025. And then Among Us 2, it's more like a animation game, which the second one's supposed to come out next year. The first one came out already. It was really good, but it's one of those games where it's like a storyline and you get to choose what the character does in the story. And then the rest of the story will play out based on what you choose throughout the game, which those games are also cool. And the last game, I don't know if it comes out next year. I think it does. It's called Jurassic Park Survival Game,
Uh,
which sounds really cool. So it's basically based on. It seems like it's based on the original movie, but it seems like one of those games where you might be able to pick and choose what you're going to do. Try to survive against the Jurassic Park dinosaurs and everything like that. Which our cousin Derek said, um, why that wasn't a thing in the original PS1 or PS2 is beyond me. So it it's a game that's coming out, but it seems like it should have came out a long time ago. But that's also anticipated, hopefully for next year, so we can see a new Jurassic Park game, which would actually be kind of cool. So that's what I got for honorable mentions.
Sounds good. I like those.
So yeah,
Well, I'm glad this is almost a Mexican podcast where we almost know sports, and I'm pretty sure I think my almost pizza is done in the oven, so I might need to go downstairs and almost take my pizza out so I can almost eat it tonight before it gets almost burnt.
that would be a good idea.
So Hector, close this out real quick.
So yeah, this has been almost a Mexican podcast where we almost don't know about sports, but we're going to talk about them anyways. But this is actually the video game edition. So that was our top five video games that are coming out this or next year, and then a couple honorable mentions and call-ins there. But yeah, we'll see what's in store for the video games next year. Looks like a couple good games are coming out, but we'll see exactly what happens in the next few days of what games are actually coming out and which ones are going to be good. So we'll keep you guys
True.
posted on all that. And obviously, as always, we're going to come out with more videos. It's going to be a little less now starting next month, but we'll still provide the nice uh, content for you guys. It'll be funny. You guys will like it. You'll enjoy. There's some new stuff coming. So, yeah, we'll see you guys next month or next year, actually. So, yeah, this has been Double AMP, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Peace.